Hi, welcome to Wood Chip Woodworking. Today we are outside. We're going to turn a pasta handle. Here's my pasta fork. We're going to turn that. I think I may have done one of these once before, but I thought this would be something different. We're going to do this out of pasta. So I took some pasta and cast it in some resin, and we're going to turn this into a handle. So I thought that would be an interesting video for today. So let's get started on this. But first, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and let's help this channel grow. And you know, feel free to comment, leave some comments on what we're doing, how we're doing it, what your thoughts are. You know, all the little things. It's going to be an interesting day. It's a real nice sunny day, and I thought we'd do a little outside turning. So let's get this marked centered and get it between centers, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to adjust the camera, and we'll get started. All right, well, welcome back. Here we are. We got our piece between centers, and we're going to start just making it round. As you can see, I got this pasta in there. So we're going to turn this round and see what we can do with it. Working on it's a PM 2014 Powermatic wood lathe. It's a little smaller than the one I'm used to out downstairs, but this is my upstairs garage lathe that I can turn and turn outside and make a mess out here and let nature take care of the rest. So let's start by getting this thing round. Face shield on, got my gloves on. Always wear safety glasses with something like this, and we'll go from there. I'm going to use my skew to get this round. Try that on for starters. And as you can tell, it's not doing too bad. I like the way the wind's blowing. It's blowing the dust and the stuff away from me. So that's no, basically, you know, like they always said, you know, don't pet your cat backwards. So when I say that, don't come from this side and go in. Always start from the center and go out, you know. So I'm going to go the other direction. I think I'm going to switch over to a bowl gouge. So that being said, I got to drop this down just a hair. So that there. Make sure it's round. This is going to make a pretty good mess. So I got my little spindle gouge here. Let's see what we can do with it. It'll probably chip out a lot more than what I'm liking, but that's just part of the game. Like I said, I think I've done a video on a pasta handle before. But never with pasta. So, yeah, bull gouge seems to work real well with this. I'm pretty round. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, a little flat spot, that's all right. So I'm gonna take this down. So what I gotta do is, I got this little cap right here that's gotta fit on the end. So I gotta measure the inside of this. And I got my set of calipers here. And I need to make this fit on the end. So I measure the inside piece diameter here. All right, looks like it's about a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to use my skew, and I'm going to take this edge down to this size. So it's roughly there. Okay, so I'm going to cheat a little bit, find my marker. I'm just going to put a mark about where I've got to go on this. So I want to go somewhere right in there. So I'm just gonna put a circle there. And that's how far down I gotta go. Measure that. Yeah, it's a little big, but that's perfect because I want a little room to work with when I get there. So let's keep trying. So I'm just gonna take the edge of that down. And like I said, I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time. So I got it down close. Slow this down just a hair until I get my fit. I'm just going to kind of, there it is, right there. Okay, so I want to test that to make sure. So what I'm going to do, and since it's between centers, I can take this off and do this. And it is windy out here. Okay, as you can see, I'm just a little proud. So I need to go just a hair more. So we'll put her back between centers. And we're going to take just a little bit more off. All right. I'm not taking much off. Got my piece. So what I'm doing is seeing if that's going to fit, and by George it does right there. Pretty good fit. That's what I want. So that part is done. Now it's time just to sculpt the handle the way we like it. So I know that this is going to have to be turned down into there. So let's take and turn this down to that point and see what we can come up with, what design. So I'm turning roughly 36. I'm going to crank it back just a hair. Alrighty. Alright, here we go again. So I went kind of like a rounded part there. Just kind of shaping the handle. Just taking my time because this stuff is real touchy, it will chip out very easily if you ain't careful. That's what, why you need a good sharp tool. And you don't want to go too carried away on it. Let's see what that looks like. Not bad. Got a flat spot right there. But that's all right. It's looking good. Looking good. Got some color in there. Different pastas in there. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to taper this just a little bit more. Smooth that out. Not really saying a whole lot just because I'm kind of focusing on what I'm doing. You know, this resin is not real forgiving. You have to be real careful with it. I'm taking real fine light cuts. Kind of enjoying this weather. So it's a nice day out here, and I thought, why not? All right. So taking round off this end a little bit. Move my tool rest down just a hair, but I'm really liking that shape. Feels good. Very little chip outs. There's a couple little holes in there, but that's all part of the pasta. So it is what it is. So I'm going to finish off the end here and I would say that looks pretty good right there. A few minor imperfections. Overall, it looks pretty good. I think we'll do a little sanding and see what we can come up with on that. So let's hang tight here and be right back. So we're going to do a little sanding. It's a wet sanding. So do it in reverse. I got 100 sandpaper here. And we're just going to kind of wet sand it a little bit. Actually, I'm going to, yeah. That's better. If you can see it or not. Just going to do a little wet sand in here. I'll continue to do this. I don't want to bore you with it. So I'll do the first grit and then we'll pause it and I'll finish it up and go that route. And then we'll polish it and go from there. So that's basically 100 grit. And we'll be right back. Well, welcome back. We got her all sanded up. Now we're just doing a little polish in here. I'm putting a little friction. It's ultra gloss finish on it. And we're going to polish it up. So we'll be done here in a minute. Other than that, you know, turned out to be pretty nice. Nice little handle here. Finishing this, polishing it up here, and then we'll be done with this piece. All I do is cut the little slot for the handle to go in the other part in there. I'll show you that in a second. All right, let's see what it looks like. All right, let's take her off there and look at it. All right, so here's our spoon, pasta spoon here, the handle, and this will go in there like so. And it'll look like that. So I got to cut a little slot for this piece to go down in, and then but that's what it looks like. Hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of fun to do, something new and different. I'll finish this up and we'll show you what it looks like in a new video coming up when I finish off some of these projects, and we'll go from there. Again, thanks for coming and stopping by. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe to the channel, and comment below, leave your comments, and we'll go from there. Appreciate your time. Have a good day. Bye.